Yes lads, how you doing? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel, and today I'm bringing you guys the Liverpool versus Leicester City match review. So guys, it has just finished at Anfield. Liverpool 2, Leicester 1. A very disappointing result in the end, where we probably should have taken a point away from it. Very controversial penalty towards the end. I'm probably being biased with the Leicester's perspective, but we'll get into that later. But today I'm going to go for my general thoughts on the game today at Anfield, and at the end of today's video I will be going for my player ratings from the side we started today at Anfield. Before we get into it, make sure a big thumbs up down below on today's video if you're going to enjoy this Liverpool versus Leicester City match review. Subscribe if you haven't seen my face on the screen before, because we're on the road to 1,000 YouTube subscribers. So make sure you do hit that subscribe button, guys, for more Premier League content, Leicester City content and football content on the channel. Make sure you subscribe, guys, because it is much appreciated. And while you're down there, make sure you turn on my channel post notifications so you never miss any future videos on the channel, just like this one. And make sure you follow my social medias, links them in the description down below. So go and follow my Instagram, Snapchat and Twitter. Like I said, links them in the description down below. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below on today's game at Anfield, and how far you think Leicester, how well will we do after this poor performance and disappointing result. Just let me know in the comment section down below. So like I said earlier on in today's video, it has finished at Anfield. Liverpool 2, Leicester 1. It was a good performance from Leicester in the end, obviously getting it back to 1-1 with that 80th minute equaliser from James Maddison, and then Liverpool go on and get a 95th minute winner, which is very annoying, to be honest. I'm still a bit annoyed at the decision from the referee and Mane, to be honest, because to be honest I did think it was a bit of a dive, went down fairly easily, and you know, it's typical Liverpool, look, they always get the winners in the 90th minute, and they got the win in the end for that James Milner penalty. But overall, it was a solid performance from Leicester. Obviously getting level, we should have took a point away from Liverpool, and we would have been the first team to do that so far this season. So overall, it's a very promising performance, a good performance, but we just couldn't get the result. We've got to take a lot of confidence from that result going into the couple of easy games in the Premier League in the up and coming months. But Leicester have got to be very disappointed coming away from today's game, and we got to feel pretty hard done by, to be honest. It was a poor refereeing decision in my opinion. You know, Mane, he went down a little bit easy, to be honest, in my opinion, and I'm probably going to get a lot of Liverpool fans going, ooh, yeah, but that's just what I think, to be honest. But like I said, it was a good performance away from home, and we really should have got a point, which we did deserve from Anfield. But Brendan did make one change from the side, which started last time out in the Premier League, where we took on Newcastle at the King Power and won 5-0. Obviously, James Maddison came back in after his knock, which ruled him out of the Newcastle game, with Jose Perez being dropped down to the bench. But we did start in that wing position. I just don't get why we do that, to be honest. Obviously, we all know Maddison's good in behind Vardy, just for the midfield, in that attacking midfield role, in the number 10 role. And Brendan just seemed to start him in that wide position. He had to tuck in a couple of times, and he gave a lot of room to Trent Alexander-Arnold to get forward, as he didn't really track back, as he's not used to that position. And it's been the games we've lost this season, Maddison's been playing out wide. The others, he's playing in that cam role, and we've got a point or maybe even 3 points from the game. So hopefully Maddison can start in that more attacking role behind Vardy in the future games. But it wasn't a good start to the game, to be honest. The pressure was all on Leicester in the opening stages. Liverpool didn't really have too many chances. They had a couple of crosses at the back post here and there, but he couldn't create any chances really until after the half-an-hour mark, where they had a couple of chances here and there. Soonchu had a header which was saved by Adrian. It was offside as well, but they did open the scoring just before half-time. Mane was slid through by a pretty good pass by Milner, to be honest, and a simple finish past Schmeichel into the bottom corner. We were on good momentum at that stage, and it was probably undeserved for Leicester's point of view. But overall, Liverpool were the dominant side in the first half and probably did deserve the lead going into half-time. Brendan made one change to the side, which started in the first half. Mark Albrighton came on for Harvey Barnes, a straight swap. Maddison still was playing out wide, which really annoyed me, to be honest. But yeah, we started the second half pretty similar to the first, giving Liverpool a couple of chances. But we grew into the second half with a couple of good chances. Vardy went 1-on-1, but his touch just was too far to get him. But then in the 80th minute, Maddison picked it up. Good bit of play between him and Jose Perez, and he slotted it into the middle of there through Adrian, and Leicester were level. And it's a brilliant goal, a brilliant team goal. We were knocking on the door, a couple of chances here and there, but it was probably deserved, to be honest. It was a good goal by Leicester. But into the 90th minute, yeah, Divock Origi went through. Albrighton did pretty well defensively, and then a miscommunication between him and Schmeichel messed it up. Mane got it, and to be honest, he dived. He went down as a little bit of a knot, but it wasn't pretty much of a dive from Mane. Went down very easily from the challenger Mark Albrighton, and yeah, Liverpool had a penalty, and Jason Milner stepped up and scored, obviously, and it ended 2-1 in a very disappointing result in the end. But now onto my play ratings. This is where I rate each player's performance out of 10 from the side we started today at Anfield. Starting off in goal with Kasper Schmeichel, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. Obviously made a bit of a mistake between him and Mark Albrighton, but I'm going to say it's more Albrighton's fault. But yeah, couldn't do too much for Mane's goal. Made a couple of crucial saves here and there. Distribution was a bit, but you know, overall it made a couple of good saves here and there. Couldn't do too much about the Mane goal, and obviously the penalty, you couldn't really save it, to be honest. So yeah, overall 7 out of 10 for Schmeichel today. Now moving into the back four, starting off at right back with Ricardo Pereira. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10 as well. Had a decent performance, went forward a couple of times here and there, got caught out of position a few times, but overall it's a pretty solid performance from Ricky P at right back. Decently defensively solid as well, so overall it's a solid performance from Ricardo. The two centre backs, starting off at the right one with Johnny Evans. I thought the two centre backs at Anfield were brilliant today, so I'm going to give Johnny Evans a 8 out of 10 to be honest. I thought it was absolutely brilliant, and especially in the first half, him and Soonchi were doing very well defensively. Evans, couple of aerial chances here and the aerial threats with the crosses, but overall it's very solid and complete performance from Johnny Evans. Obviously the goal, the first goal, we can't really do too much about that. It was a brilliant ball by James Milner, and he wouldn't keep up with Sadio Mane. The other centre back, like I said, Kekalo Soonchi, I'm going to give him an 8 as well. I thought, obviously, like I said, them two are brilliant defensively. Soonchi's very good cleaning it up. A couple of balls went through, just dealt with them, played him out of play. Simple stuff from Soonchi. The left back with Ben Chilwell, I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10 to be honest. It sounds very harsh, it's probably the lowest rating so far. But in the first half, he just looked pretty lost to be honest. Didn't close down his man enough, got caught out in possession a few times, and wasn't the best of performances from Chile. He's had a decent start to the season, not as good as he was last season. Hopefully he can kick on now, have a couple of solid games where we have the easy games against Burnley and Southampton, and try and get a couple of good performances. But today, it wasn't Chilwell's best performance. But now moving into midfield, so starting off with Wilfred and Didi, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. I thought it was a decent performance from Wilf today. Obviously it's a classic and Didi performance, good work ethic, breaking up the play, a solid performance from Wilf, and I don't think we could have asked too much more of him in today's game. Now moving on to Dennis Praet, I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. Had a good shot towards the end until he got subbed off, but overall wasn't his best performance, made a couple of poor decisions here and there, but overall it wasn't the worst, but it wasn't the best of performances from Dennis Praet. Now moving alongside Dennis Praet with Youri Tielemans, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. I thought it was pretty good considering how poorly we did play in the first half, but overall did a couple of good closing down, good passing in the first half. You know, we didn't get too much the ball in the first half. In the second half, I thought it was pretty good as well. Alongside Praet, them two looked pretty comfortable next to each other, but we just couldn't make that final pass into the feet of Vardy or something. So yeah, 7 out of 10 for Youri Tielemans. Now moving out wide with James Maddison, even though he should be behind Vardy, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. Obviously got the goal in the second half, but he was playing in that number 10 position. But out wide, didn't track Alexander-Arnold enough. I know he's a cam, but you know, he needed to track him. A lot of Liverpool's chances did come from Trent Alexander-Arnold, so if he's going to play there again, he needs to be tracking back the fullback and helping out Ricardo or Chilwell or whoever, what side he's on. The other winger which started was Harvey Barnes. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. He didn't really have too much to do. Obviously got subbed off at half time, so yeah, it's a decent performance from Harvey Barnes. Finally, Jamie Vardy. Didn't really have too much to do this game, so I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. Obviously had that big one-on-one chance, his touch was too heavy and it wasn't the best of performances from Jamie Vardy, so 6 out of 10. But that's it for the Liverpool versus Leicester City match review. A disappointing result in the end at Anfield. A very good performance from the lads, but a late James Milner penalty got the 3 points for Liverpool in a very disappointing game for the Leicester side of things. Make sure you leave a like if you did enjoy today's video. Subscribe if you haven't seen my face on the screen before. It is the international break now, so let me know in the comment section down below any videos you would like to see throughout that. But I'm back on it on the 19th of October when we do take on Burnley at the King Power. I will be going to that game to get ready for the matchday vlog and the content surrounding the game. We've got Southampton as well, so just get ready for the videos after the international break, guys. Bye bye, SPORTSA, and I'll see you all in my next video. Peace.